Okay, we're here again at
Nicker's Retreat
with Lisa and her horse named Eddie. Hi, Eddie. So Eddie had, does he have EPM anymore?
He was diagnosed with it. We treated it with Ultra. We didn't retest. The testimony is that he was uncoordinated, low energy, couldn't really be ridden. And
for 2 years, right?
For 2 years, yeah. For 2
And did you
years.
treat him at all with any EPM medicine?
No. Once I found out he had EPM is when I gave him the Ultra.
Oh, you mean for 2 years you couldn't ride him,
Right.
but didn't know it was EPM?
Correct.
Okay, and then you had him tested.
Then we had him tested because he just couldn't. He just didn't. He wasn't bouncing back. Like he'd be okay here, and then.
But you didn't treat
the
him.
Next week, right? Then he seemed off, and then he seemed okay, and then he was off again, and just the sparkle was out of his eye. And
So why didn't you treat him like the vet would do? People are gonna ask.
because I had the bottle of Ultra that cost me $90.
Oh, so when you found out, you decided to do the Ultra
Yes.
instead of the Marquis.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So he had been off for 2 years. You had him tested, and we had talked because of the pony,
Right.
and you decided that I'm going to try the Ultra.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're on the same
Exactly.
page.
Exactly. I had the Ultra for the pony, and when you talked about it, that the Ultra goes.
Well, they made it
the
for
the
EPM.
blood-brain barrier, and that it was originally created, or formulated to treat EPM.
Right.
So I thought, okay, well, I have that. I own it. There's not a negative side effect. The Marquis is a very tough treatment for the horses to go through. It was summertime, and you don't treat with the Marquis in the summertime.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that.
It,
So I
You have
guess
to check
Marquis
the
is really bad for them.
The
Is it
Marquis-
hard on their stomachs too?
it's very hard. So what happens, I guess the protozoans start to die, and then they have to shed.
Right.
And then so they just get sick. You have to check their temperature twice a day.
It's a lot of work.
It's a pretty invasive.
Right.
The medicine it's just a really tough treatment to go through.
Okay.
So I own the Ultra. I treated him with the Ultra, and lo and behold, he's out in the out in the paddock, running and cantering and pushing the other horses away again, bucking and snorting all day long. He's back in the lesson program.
And his eyes look bright.
Yeah, and he's confident. He's healthy. He's strong again.
And he doesn't go cross-legged or anything like that.
Nope, he's good.
And so how long did you have him on the Ultra?
So I actually did 3 weeks
Okay.
on the Ultra.
2 ounces to 4 ounces a day.
Just 2 ounces
Once a day or twice a day?
once a day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And he had I think his titers were 2,500.
That's a lot.
So it was up there. Yeah. So it was up there. So he definitely. You can edit your video, right?
Not really, but I could try. Why? What are his titers now?
So I don't know. I didn't rerun him.
Oh, okay.
So the problem was that we couldn't tell if he had bad feet.
Right.
We couldn't, you know what I mean? So he pulled a bell boot off, but so we adjusted the way his feet are. He's on isoxaprine, because we took X-rays of his feet, and the vet had even said to me, "Look, you could treat him, but you're still not gonna have any horse." He's like, "What's worth? It's not worth paying. I think it's like $1,200 for the treatment
Right.
if he's not gonna be usable
Right.
anyway."
Right.
But he's
Because-
totally usable.
Right. Because he's come back. And he's on the Big Sky too,
He
right?
is on Big Sky.
And what was the name of that other stuff you had him on? A socks?
Isoxaprine.
What's that?
It's I believe it's a vasodilator that helps the blood flow get to their feet.
Cayenne too.
Does it?
Yeah. Cayenne every day. They eat it up.
Oh,
Yeah. The super tonic you're going to make.
right.
That'll work.
Yep.
And they'll slap that up. I mean, you'll think they won't eat it, but they will. So this horse is 3 weeks on the Ultra Plus, and it's 2 years she couldn't use this horse. And
Right.
he's beautiful.
And so we did that in the summertime. So it's been 6 months with no relapse, no reoccurrence, and
Wow.
I haven't had to retreat him for anything. And
It's like totally gone.
on the trails, up the hills, down the hills, walk track, canter under saddle.
Yep. No DMSO, guys, and no funny tapes on him, and no therapeutic pads. But now they put horses on these therapeutic. They have to stand on these pads. I don't know what they do, but I mean, this is pretty amazing. So anyway,
a
so
true testimony to the product that works. Absolutely.
yeah, it works.
Yep.
That's wonderful, and I'm glad that he came around, and now he's happy that he can give lessons.
Yes. He likes the attention.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.